Gary Allan is in the studio, and it's always good to talk with Gary, whether it's over the phone. And thanks for coming in today, though. We really appreciate it, man.
My pleasure.
We have fond memories of back. I'll tell you a funny inside story with us and Gary is years ago. Golly, man, that must have been
8 years ago.
8 years,
Yeah.
I guess. We wanted to do, because all these other radio shows everywhere on the dial have got little songs that they do and whatnot, little jingle things, and we want to do something completely different. And Gary hooked us up with a guy who was doing some really cool Texas swing stuff,
Right.
And
Luke Reed.
Right. And we called Luke, and he was just doing this really cool stuff. And I remember that you also did. You cut Adobe Walls.
Yeah.
That was a Luke Reed song.
Yes.
And we were talking to Luke, and he did all the cool Texas swing Big D and Bubba songs, and that you hooked us up with. And then he had this song out, Adobe Walls, which was just I don't know, it was just so laid back and kind of. I don't know. It was just
Swingy.
It was sweet, man. What a great song. And then you cut it, and then you get a lot of your ideas, some stuff from people like that. Is it mainly
Friends?
Just people you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost everything comes from friends. I've befriended most of my favorite writers because you seek those guys out and you want to write with them. But yeah, when I get ready to make a record, it's usually the stuff that I'm writing, and then try to beat it with things that my friends bring me.
What do you when you're coming on the show, a lot of fans are sending in email questions and stuff. Want to know, like, what do you do, man? When you just you and you're hanging out and you just want to kind of get away, and what are your things? Do you have a hobby besides? It can't be anything music.
Well, outside of music, I like water sports. So I was in Mexico last week. I had time off.
Still surfing?
Yeah. There was no waves last week, so I didn't get to surf, but I still go out. And I guess since I moved to Tennessee, I wakeboard. I live up on the lake there now, and I love aggressive water sports, stuff that's real physical.
Yeah, you get into the. What do they call that stuff? Parasailing and that kind of stuff, where they
never have.
You ever done that stuff where they drag you behind a boat and you have a parachute?
Well, you know what? I guess we did when I was a kid. One of my friends had one, and we actually had one that you could disconnect from the boat.
And you would just float around?
Yeah, so we'd
just drop?
Yeah, we'd put circles in the sand and try to land in different spots. We had people fall out of them when we were little. Yeah, we were amazed. Nobody got killed. Yeah.
It's amazing that we all survived our childhood, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the dumbest stuff. Gary Allan's hanging out with us. We'll take a final couple of seconds here and come back. Hang on. It's a Big D and Bob.